Yo, this is M Cube Mixmaster Math coming back to you. This is a little photo back in the day from a Valentine's Day party. We were hanging out, doing some math, doing some science with some of my favorite teachers back from the Williamsburg Charter High School. We were we were getting dressed up for a Valentine's Day party, and we were made to do some dancing. So the students made us dress up. That's where we got got my name M Cubed, trying to be incognito, so nobody sees Mr. Martin walking around. No, it's M Cubed. So I'm recording to you live from my studio in the great city of the world, New York City. We got to come back to this problem right here. Okay, so we've got this segment AB, right? And we're given that AB equals 2 times AM, and we want to prove that AM is congruent to MB. Segment AM is congruent to segment MB. Okay. Now, what we often do is we start by writing the given, just like we did in the algebra problem. So we're going to say AC equals 2 times AB, and the reason for that is going to be the given. Okay, no big deal there. Now, somehow I have to get MB involved in this equation, right? How can I get MB involved in an equation somehow? So this goes back to something you learned, right? When you look at this segment and we're trying to use something called segment addition postulate. Sorry, this is AB. Sorry, my fans. I was just checking to see if you're paying attention. You got any change in your pocket? Yo, man, if you don't have any change in your pocket, you can't pay attention. Come on. Okay, so actually I want to prove AB equals 2 times AM. See, I'm making sure you're paying attention. Okay, now what we're going to do is say that AB equals AM plus what? Plus MB. That's the segment addition postulate. You can abbreviate that segment addition post. Okay. Now that gets those two things involved. Now look, I've got AB equal to this from the given. AB equals 2 times AM, right? AB equals 2 times AM. Let me rewrite this. AB equals 2 times AM. AM, wow, I'm not writing well today. 2 times AM. Now I'm going to substitute, right? I'm going to substitute in for AB. I got 2 AM equals AM plus MB, okay? That's a substitution property of equality, okay? Now what can we do? Somehow we want to get things that look like this. We're going to get AM equal to MB, okay? Do you guys see what we're going to do? We're going to subtract MB on both sides, right? Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing there. My bad. I keep getting messed up. We're going to subtract AM on both sides. This is 1 times AM, right? We're subtracting AM on both sides. So this is 1 AM, 1 AM. And we get, this is from the subtraction property of equality, right? Subtraction property of equality. And we get 1 AM on the left equals MB on the right. And we're looking a lot like that, right? We're getting very close, but it's not the same thing, right? And if you're sneezing while you're doing this problem, you may think it's the same, but what? It's not, right? So we got to go on here. Step 5. Now we've got to go ahead and say that AM is congruent to MB. Okay? And why is that true? Well, we just call that the definition of congruency. Anytime you switch between equality and congruency, we're going to say the definition of congruency. Okay? And that's it, folks. We are going to do more proofs in class. That's a good brief introduction to a proof. Mr. Martin's got it from here. I trust his ability to take over and make sure you guys learn a couple, two or three things about proofs. Make sure you work on your reasoning, talking about who's got. If I got the same amount of money as Taylor Swift, then what's going to happen? We got to figure out what's going to happen. Okay, so take care, fellas.